Hello, everybody. So let's start our session today. So as usual, if you have the possibility to do that, before closing your eyes, give yourself a lovely stretch, getting your body a little bit warmed up. Not that we're going to do anything physically strenuous, but still. And once you're sitting down in a comfortable position, close your eyes. And first bring your attention to the weight of your body wherever you are, the weight of your body on this earth. And maybe press your feet on the floor for a moment to really ground yourself. Have that intention to connect with the earth, ground yourself. Acknowledge the presence of the earth underneath you. And then bring your attention and your focus back into the rest of your body, and more specifically into your chest. And into your chest in the middle, into your heart. And here maybe you can feel your heart or hear your heart. And once you're starting to feel that connection, just imagine as if your breath is flowing in and out through the heart. And as you imagine the flow of your breath flowing in and out of the heart, slowly but surely, imagine this flow to be as balanced, as harmonious as possible, so that your in-breath and your out-breath are a little bit slower than usual, but the in-breath and the out-breath are about the same length. And maybe the visualization of your breath helps, as you can also not only feel your breathing, but also somehow see your breathing, visualize your breathing flowing in and out with a balanced, harmonious rhythm. And as you might start to experience a state of calm just from this breathing, first I'm gonna invite you to remind yourself of your vision. Where are you heading towards? Whether it's your vision for your life, or if it seems too far away, your vision, your goals for the rest of the year, for instance, or for the months to come. Just give yourself a distant future reference. Where do you know that you want to head towards, to move towards? And once you've done that, we're just going to reflect for a few minutes about the week that's just passed. And here to just, without judgment, just evaluate, review, contemplate what did work well or what did not work so well for you last week. What did you experience in the different areas of your life? And you may choose to focus on only one area of life if you want to. It's totally up to you. You can also just welcome the memories of last week as they show up into your awareness without trying to classify. There are many ways. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Just get a sense of whatever happened last week that you loved and you want to nurture, enhance, that you want to keep in your life. And maybe some other things you would prefer to change, to let go of. Okay, once you've had a review of last week, just ask yourself if the past week somehow was to repeat itself into the future, like a Groundhog Day, a Groundhog Week, would it actually set you up to move forward towards your vision that you reminded yourself of a few minutes ago? Is it a line? Is it a trajectory that is going the right direction? Or is it a little bit off track? Or maybe it's even very much off track? Just get a general sense for it. And don't judge the answer. If you're already on track, it's awesome. If you're not, welcome the awareness, because now you know that you're going to need to course correct. And you want to know that sooner than later. And so now we are going to move into using our imagination. And I'm going to invite you to imagine every best possible way that the week to come could possibly turn out. And we'll do this in a different steps. And the first step is now focusing on everything that you know is within your control, everything that you're achieving yourself, that you make happen, the decisions that you make, the actions that you take. If everything that you were deciding on, you were indeed achieving to the level and the speed that you want to, how would that look like? How would your week look like? How productive would you be? What outcome would you achieve? Basically, if everything went the best, you were bursting with energy, you had the best ideas, you were able to implement straight away. Wonderful. And now we're gonna engage our imagination even more. And I'm gonna invite you to play with imagining the unexpected, imagining what could possibly turn out that is not directly into your control. What maybe great surprises could you be having? Basically, imagine a best possible scenarios for the unexpected coming your way. Maybe you're receiving phone calls with opportunities. Maybe you're being invited to events where you meet people you love, or where you meet great connections for your professional life. Allow yourself to dream without limitations. What could possibly happen. And now for this last part, I'm gonna invite us to set an intention that beyond the realm of what we are able to imagine, we are also willing to receive beyond. We're willing to welcome anything that we are not yet able to possibly dream of. Things that might come into our lives that might have very different shapes or forms than what we can actually grasp or think about right now. I'm just going to encourage you to open yourself to the unexpected, that you can't even imagine right now. And with having that intention that we would also be open to welcome it and possibly act on it, even though it doesn't resemble what the things that you're able to imagine right now. So it might look very, very different. And what's different sometimes we are a little bit afraid of. So just set that intention that you'd be open to it, and you'd be open to move forward with things that look very different than what you can imagine right now. And now I'm gonna invite you to just notice how you're feeling about all of these possibilities that you've just imagined. Just imagine, allow these sensations to grow within you, whatever feelings, whatever sensations, emotions you're having. How would you feel if the week was turning up as good as you're imagining right now? And maybe it's something very precise. Maybe like you're feeling excited or serene. Maybe you can't even put a word on it. It's okay too. It's just a sensation. Whatever the case is, now I'm gonna invite you to imagine as if these sensations, these feelings are flowing in and out directly through your heart with each of your breaths. These feelings, every time you breathe in, you're feeling them entering your body through your heart, and you feel them more and more intensely within yourself. And with each out breath, you're also feeling them shooting out from your heart into the space around you. And with each cycle of breath, the feelings, the sensations get stronger and stronger. And now I'm going to invite us to focus a little bit more on our out breath, and every time these sensations are flowing out from our heart, let's focus on them and imagine that they're radiating out with such intensity from our hearts, like a laser beam. And that with this laser beam, we're able to basically open up some sort of a portal right in front of us. Like in a sci-fi movie. Every time you breathe out, these sensations, positive, pleasant sensations, high frequency, high vibration sensations, radiate out from your heart and, like a laser beam, open up a portal in space and time right in front of you. I'm going to invite you to imagine that in your mind's eyes, you're walking through that portal. And that on the other side of this portal is your future, the future of this week to come. And that in that space that you're in now, on the other side of the portal, you're accessing every piece of information about this best possible week. You're accessing within the field, within the the energy around you, the universe, if you wish, be just on the other side of this portal that you've just created based on this high energy, high vibration. You're now bathing in all of the information that you need in order to have this best possible week next week. I'm just going to invite you to take some slow, deep, conscious breath and imagine that every time you're breathing, you're connecting and breathing into you all of the information out there in the field that corresponds to your best possible outcomes. When you breathe it in, imagine that it nurtures your body and it connects you with those possibilities at the deepest level, at the cellular level. As if you're imprinting this information into yourself. And as you breathe in, but also you breathe out, I encourage you to breathe out gratitude for these connections. So breathe in, feel in all of this information entering through your heart into your body, nurturing you, feeding you with positivity, with new ideas, with the potential from new opportunities, synchronicities. And as you breathe out, you're shooting out more good into the field, more appreciation, gratitude, love, as a healthy exchange. And now we're coming to an end. I'm gonna invite us to, in a way, to ground ourselves and bring ourselves back into the here and now. The here and now where we're stronger and richer from these connections. And I invite you to rub your hands together and then place them on the top of your head and then let them go down, touching your body from the top of your head to your legs and all the way down to your feet, if you can, even touching the ground. And once you've done that and grounded yourself again, you can open your eyes. And I thank you all very much for having been with me today, and I shall see you next week. Bye, everybody. Bye. Sorry, I'm rushing. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.